Mhm.
Hi, this is Jay with the Village of Forest, giving Hi, this is Jay with the Village of Forest, giving you a call and giving you an update. If you can, call me back at 567-301-0759. Thank you.
raffle check.
Okay.
Thank you.
When she's ready, I'm gonna go help her.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Well, it's meeting day, so we have children. Hold on just a minute. Somebody got there, so hold on. Let me see.
You know, didn't see that email, Chris just sent me a screenshot on her second that she's still doing her nail.
Lady. Okay. Hey, Joe, can you come here a minute, please?
How you doing, Fonda?
Good.
Ah, you look great.
You look great too.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
You're walking a lot better.
I'll tell you what, I am like a new spring
Oh,
chicken.
well, welcome home.
Oh, thank you very much. How have you been?
Busy. Tired, busy, you know.
Did you survive Easter okay?
I did. That was a lot though. The family just keeps getting bigger and I just have to keep doing more Easter baskets.
Isn't that pretty?
It's beautiful.
Isn't
Why don't you have one on the other leg?
I want to do one. Believe me, as soon as you get these in, it's all I can take.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All the time.
All the time. I tried it, not for me.
I'll tell you what, you know, you can do it for a time, but to continually have them on clients, it gets to you.
Oh, I'm sure.
It
Well,
does.
it's so good to have you back.
Oh, thank you, Wanda. Take care.
Have a wonderful day.
her set up.
She hurt this morning.
It moved on me while I was coming down.
You two, hi, good morning.
Morning.
The hot seats up front, and while
Yeah.
everybody fill in.
That sounds great.
Morning, Julie. How we doing today?
Good morning, I'm wonderful. How are
How we
you?
doing today?
And again, Julie, nice to see you. Sir, good to see you.
Wonderful.
Nice to see you again today.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hi.
Good morning, hello.
Thank you.
Hi, folks, how's everybody today?
Good.
Please feel free to have a seat. And you should be all set.
Okay.
Good morning, sit down, please. How's everyone doing?
How are you?
Good morning.
Sorry, wait, let me make sure that this is not my copy. There you go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Isn't this wonderful to see all these
I'll go to the
folks?
officer. Good morning.
And good morning.
How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to have you here. Hi.
Hi there.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
How are things today?
How are you? Good. I figured we'd get the proclamation done first, if that's okay, and I'd like to
Okay.
get a picture with my staff.
Absolutely.
We have Jordan covering the phones. I told her I promised I wouldn't keep them too long.
All right. We will sign it.
So, you wanna go ahead and do it right up here?
Yes.
Just this here. So again, what we're doing is signing the proclamation recognizing April as Child Abuse Prevention Month. And basically, we're very happy to do this. It's something
Yes.
we do each year. And so we'll proceed going forward with the President of the Commissioners to go and sign it first. Thanks. There we go.
Okay, perfect.
Well, thank you.
All right, Tori, you want to take our picture? Do you have a photo? Okay, perfect. This will be great. Okay, guys, don't be shy.
There we go.
All right.
Well, we're
I can stay on the outside. They don't need my pretty face.
it's like anything else, you know how it is, you make things happen.
Cassie and Kat, you're the tallest.
Yeah.
You get in the back.
I'll tell you what, let me get in the back,
Push this
and then while you guys can get in front.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
There we go.
Now we can kind of squish it.
Joe and I was in the back.
Yep.
I should have got some impromptu ones.
Tell us
Make
where
everybody
to,
face.
tell us where to move and who we want to move.
Can I have you come
Shelley?
over here by Joe?
Shelley?
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry to point, just because
Or
I'm.
you're Cassie.
I need another
Cassie.
tall person on this side to balance out our tallness. Okay, there we go, smile. Okay, I got enough, I think I can
Thank
send you,
you.
and everybody's doing
Perfect.
good.
Thank you,
All
Joe.
right,
Thank you,
guys.
everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
How amazing is it to see all these wonderful faces?
is.
Thank you, that'd be great. Oh, I love it.
They look good.
Oh, they do. Yes. Oh, Tori.
Well, that was a fun little field trip.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we're
I
good.
got some,
Okay.
so give me that, keep on asking for it, I'll make sure you grab some.
I don't have an extra copy for you, Abram,
Oh,
sorry
no
about that. Okay, so, kind of changing things up, just a bit on how I'm doing this. Usually I included the stats in with the minutes.
Mhm.
I'm not doing that. Yeah, you don't need that read to you. So, I'm providing it, and if you have questions, certainly let me know or ask. I could also probably just email this ahead of time, that way you can review it. And if you have questions in the meeting, we can ask. I probably should have done that, but, so the stats are provided, but we're not going over them.
Okay, perfect.
The only thing I did want to make note of is on the second page with the Adult Protective Services, there's no information there. So our Adult Protective Services is through a contract with PSA 3 in Lima, and they've utilized all of our funding. So there will be no financial information, if you will, through the end of the year, because then they use their funding to cover the rest of whatever work is needing done. And I didn't receive yet. With my meeting being so early in the month, it's hard to get some of these numbers in so quickly. So you'll see that I may not have information so current. And with the Medicaid transportation contract, the way the invoices come and the vast amount of information for Tina to get that together, it'll probably be a quarter behind that I can write that. So that's not even on here. So, okay, all right. So we have, I have on here one more social services worker 2 position to be filled. So we had offered the last position that we had available to a gentleman, and he ended up deciding to stay where he was. So that's fine. Jody's had several phone interviews, so we'll be hopefully scheduling some face-to-face interviews with some folks to fill that final last position.
So it's just one position?
Yep, we have one in the pipeline that's just going through the pre-employment checks. That'll be starting, so I consider that one filled, even though.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna say that, okay?
I would too.
Also, this isn't in the notes, but I, am realizing I need some assigning authority. And I think this is a common practice for if I'm out and they need a bill signed or something, for Abram to be able to sign on my behalf. So, I don't know if that's a form that we have, or is that something you have, Tori, that I can complete? Like a,
I think it's gonna be something that the commissioners we're gonna make motions on, we'll do it in a resolution. And we'll do a
Okay.
resolution saying that Abram has signing power in.
Okay.
And I think we've done it that way in the past.
Correct.
yes,
So whatever we do consistently.
okay, yeah, so,
You want a motion right now, Tori?
And then I can make that, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's true.
I move to have Abram as the secondary signing authority for, do we need a amount up to? Or?
No.
Okay.
No.
For JFS.
And I will second that motion.
Roll call, Joe?
Yes.
Fred?
Yes.
Perfect.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
One more responsibility.
That's right, no
The
problem.
interesting thing is Megan's looking at my calendar of where I'm in Hardin, where I'm in all place, and she's like, ooh, I'll need stuff signed because I'm taking a couple vacation days for the long weekend. I said, I'm still working on vacation. I said, just email them to me, I'll sign them, no problem. But then I said, you know what, we should probably figure something
That's
out
right.
here. So,
That's the problem.
I appreciate that. So on the public assistance and Medicaid, the second quarter accuracy and timeliness, Hardin County, is being awarded some incentive dollars. It's small, but it's better than nothing.
Absolutely.
$3,459. That'll be received later this month, and that'll just go towards their normal salary and associated benefits. So
And I'm
it's back
sure
into that.
across the state of Ohio, there's a lot of other entities that aren't getting this, so.
Right.
So for us to be recognized and getting something, that says a lot.
I agree, I certainly agree. So, do have a little bit of bad news at the state level. I've been monitoring very closely the SNAP payment error rate, and unfortunately, the state as a whole, increased. It was 6.75, and it bumped up on, So our last report was on February 2nd at 6.75, and I just, received it's up to 8.03.
And that's statewide.
Statewide, Hardin County remains at 0.
Remain all the way.
Yes,
Good,
so
good, good.
Hardin County has, perfect payment
Perfect.
accuracy. We're reviewing cases timely, and, we have people reviewing to make sure that we maintain that level of excellence. The problem with this, and I've said it before, but I'm gonna say it again, penalties will come down from the federal government if the state as a whole doesn't get to 6% or below. And no county is immune to that, whether you have perfect accuracy or not. So, continuing to monitor, and we're doing everything that we can.
We are in a wonderful position.
Yes, so, they state,
So what is like some of the causes that caused for the state to bump up so high?
people not determining eligibility, or case managers not determining eligibility, accurately. Maybe not including their standard utility allowance properly, or it might be a client doesn't report their income by the time they're supposed to. At one time, they said, no, we're gonna count those, even though it's not the agency's, fault. They are going to kind of track those separately, but we haven't been told that they're not part of the percentage. So some of it could be client error, staff error, that type of thing. Just determine the eligibility on the case. The state did just begin yesterday, and a lot of frustration on all the counties. They are forcing a new state quality control process. Began yesterday, like I said, and they're having the counties responsible for designating a lead individual to quality control cases. And they pick those cases, and depending on the county size, Hardin County, is 15 cases,
How many?
15 a month. So they have 60 days to complete those cases. And, for Hardin County, we've, designated, Shelby, because she's the training coordinator and the quality control reviewer. So, spoke with her yesterday about how this is going, and, much frustration, and same in the other counties is what I'm hearing. So when they give you 60 days, if you don't get your 15 done that month, and then they're sending out your next 15 the next month, it's a lot of work. They have a tracking system for us to utilize to, report back to them, if the, review is completed, and that type of thing, and where we're at on those 15 cases. So I understand why the state's doing this, they want that 8% down to 6%, but it's a heavy lift for some counties, especially those that don't have quality control reviewers in place. So when,
Small enough counties that.
correct, they just don't have that. And even so, with the large counties, a lot of counties have, not replaced positions due to attrition. And those are the positions they weren't replacing because they need the case managers. So they're in even a bigger world of hurt than us. Luckily, we still have, Shelby and can maintain that. So we're better off than, most counties in that regard. Moving on to, the OMJ. The TANF Summer Youth Work Experience, we are going to be doing that in Hardin County. We sent back our intent to the state of Ohio, and Anita is working on outreach for both that new program, to media, county schools, juvenile court system, and then what she'll do is, as those applicants come in, she'll assess to determine which program is the best fit, whether it's the TANF Summer Youth or the CCMEP TANF program. Tend to target 14 to 15-year-olds for the summer work experience as an entry point of maybe then, once that's done in the summer, transitioning them to a CCMEP TANF youth client, which is for a longer period of time. So hoping for that. Do have a success story, We do have a certified nurses aid assistance program coming up in May. High Means Jobs, Apollo Career Center, and Kenton Nursing and Rehab. We're all collaborating with that. We've always partnered with Apollo to bring CNA classes to Hardin County, but this partnership makes it possible to offer the program directly in Kenton, allowing participants to complete their training locally versus having to go to Apollo. Hosting the classes here will just help them with maybe some transportation barriers that might prevent them from traveling to the Lima campus of Apollo. And Anita's doing outreach and recruitment because we do have 8 available open spots for the May class. So, some more High Means Jobs information for the updates from the career fair that was just held on March 25th. 32 employers attended. Very minimal, like last minute, something's happened and an employer wasn't able to attend. We had 52 job seekers, 39 adults, 13 students. 19 employers submitted a survey after the fact, yielding a 59% response rate. It's very difficult to get employers to do a survey. So I consider 59% successful.
Absolutely.
More detail into the survey, it showed 100% positive ratings across every measure that we collected on that survey. Event date and time, layout and flow, space provided, pre-event communications, engagement with the attendees, consistently strong evaluations to reinforce the event's effectiveness. So pleased with that. And some expectations coming out of that event. 9 employers reported that they do expect to hire as a result of that event.
Good,
Yeah. 5 do not, and 2 just are on the fence. So that's some good information
Yes.
that was received.
And again, that's based off of your
Evaluations.
evaluation.
Correct.
So, maybe there's other ones that didn't do evaluations that will
Exactly.
be doing more.
Right, because we have 59%.
That's right. That's right.
Yes. On to the social services, child welfare report. We were able to reunify 2 children with their parents. One, the parent who struggled with depression and some mental health, made some significant progress in her life, and the child was safely reunified with her. She was involved with the Family Recovery Court, and personal transformation from the start of services to graduation was indeed remarkable. And then follow up on that, the youth with autism, we had one with developmental delays, had been placed in a waiver home since February, and we worked closely with the Service Providers Department of Developmental Disabilities, the placement provider, Ohio Rise, and to identify this youth's triggers and aggressive behaviors the youth had, and due to that collaboration, the child's behaviors have significantly decreased, and they're beginning to provide in their environments that were once challenging. So,
Wonderful.
so another good information from that. I don't have this on my schedule, but in regards to thank you for coming and visit the building. I've been talking to Tina about the most cost-effective way to maybe transition staff, and just, cause that's my goal. I don't, least cost to get the outcome we need for staff and cohesiveness in the agency. And we think we have a good plan in place, but we're not even near presenting that to you. But I wanted to let you know we're thinking about it. Tina's had some great ideas about IT, and she's like, oh, that's simple, and I'm like, oh, this is great, She says, I do that, I could, I'm like, perfect, no cost, other than maybe the lines, and so, nothing really to report other than, We're thinking about things, but we're nowhere near, going that direction.
Perfect.
So, that's all I have. Do you have anything, Abram, off the top of your head you would like to share?
No, just, been doing a lot of community outreach with the local communities, including law enforcement, the court system, to introduce myself and establish a good foundation for collaboration moving forward. Had a large gathering with county stakeholders and local providers regarding Ohio Rise, to make sure that processes are in place to ensure stability and that, we work together as a community. So those have all been positive over the last month.
Good, good. So everything doing well for you now, with your, new, opportunity here in Hardin County?
Yes, the staff are doing well, implementing new policies and procedures to ensure consistencies, so that has been going well as well.
Good.
And we get to meet, with Judge this afternoon,
Yes.
so. Met her briefly, didn't have a chance to have a nice conversation with her, so we had a meeting. Looking forward to that.
Yep.
You have anything for us?
Sounds like everything's pretty good shape.
No, you've been definitely busy. Nice
Yes.
to see all the smiling faces, so that was a wonderful treat today.
And that was just that one department.
Yes.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
again, we're tickled to death to have both of you on board here in Hardin County. Appreciate the things you're doing. So
Thank you so much. All right, we're dismissed.
take care of everybody.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Julie.
Bye. Continue to heal,
We'll
Fred.
certainly try. We'll certainly try. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Today, so it's all the ladies came over.
Yeah.
All the crazy stuff. Although we're over with this morning, I know, I'm like, ugh, and then you call, and then it's just like, yeah, so I'm glad.
I'm glad we're walking on carpet because my shoe was squeaking the whole way here. I was like, oh my gosh, that's new.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How you doing today?
Great. I had a wonderful trip in today.
You're looking great.
Well, thank you. I feel good. I feel good.
Good.
Went out to your Walmart, spent $100.
Hey, that's what
Does
we like right
anybody go
there.
to Walmart and not spend $100?
Did you go to the clearance aisle? That gets me
No,
every time.
I know, every time. I did not. I went in, I need a new travel neck pillow, because I sleep with one of those every night,
Mhm.
and I needed one of those. So I went ahead and bought two,
Why not?
because you can. And, yeah, it just, just crazy.
So you made it out of there with $100?
Well, 108 something. 108 something.
I'll have you meet my wife and we can teach her a trip.
Cause she goes more, well, she probably buys groceries.
No, he doesn't.
I would say, cause that's, I didn't get any groceries.
Oh, thank you
This
very
was
much.
just fun.
Thank you.
Got me a little bathing suit pot. The necessities.
Whenever you're ready.
Whenever I'm ready for you, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, perfect. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good
Thank you
morning.
very much for
Good
being
morning.
with me today. I greatly appreciate your time and attention. I know. And I want you to know, I really appreciate you meeting with me. I do have, we have the membership meeting coming up on Friday.
Okay.
We have no one from Hardin County on the schedule. Just throwing that out there, just to let you know, I understand. It's hard to get to, so just wanted to let you know. We did recognize that, and just wanted you to know.
And of course, this is down in Columbus, correct?
That is, yes, it's a different location than it was, it's out by the airport.
Usually it's out the airport.
And this one is at Polaris. So it might be a little bit closer depending on how you come in.
Okay.
Okay, so, more than welcome to attend. We'll make sure, I'll give you my lunch, so no problem there. If you can make it, great. If not, I will be happy to share any of the information that is shared.
Thank
So
you.
don't feel like you're left out. I know things come up and it's hard to do, so.
Thank you.
I'm your representative and I will be sure and represent you.
As you
But-
always do.
We do have a vote, you do have a vote, we do have some seats open, and so I can't take your vote for you. But the other 48 counties will be able to do that, so you can't make it. All right? Okay, so what I'm here today to discuss, number one, the membership meeting. Number two, I have fourth quarter reports. As you know, we're always like about 1 quarter behind because it takes that much time to gather the data and then to put it in a document that I can share with you that keeps it nice and sanitized, so I'm not sharing any PHI whatsoever, but enough to give you information to let you know what we might be looking for as far as the renewal. And again, this is not set in stone. As you know, the last 3 months can change everything. So for fourth quarter, that's January of 2025 through the end of December of 2025. Hardin County had an average of 150 employees, which equates to 293 belly buttons. How you fall in the SEDCO overall is 16,827 employees and 37,000 belly buttons. So as you see, Hardin County would go out to market. It's a lot smaller market than you would be looking at. You're part of a very large consortium, which gives us a lot of buying power. Okay, so medical and prescription drug, Hardin County had an overall loss ratio of 155.7. What that means is for every dollar that we bring in, you're spending $1.55, almost 56 cents. Now, you gentlemen are businessmen, you know you don't stay in business very long. So that's when the renewal comes in. Now, SEDCO overall, again, a much larger consortium, we're at 104.9 or 105%, so we're running much better. Those two numbers include all of your large claims. They include all of our large claims as well. So as bad as that looks, we are doing a little bit better. Because for Hardin County, any claim over 100,000, we take right out of your experience. We absorb that. We're much larger, we can absorb that. Same with the SEDCO program overall. So Hardin County does have four large claims, one of them being very large. For everything over 100,000, again, we take out and we show you that in the renewal, there's that one item that shows you exactly how much is coming out. So, I don't wanna tell you, this is terrible news, it's not terrible news, we see that there's a very large claimant, and we know that's gonna come out. So, it's not too bad. And again, I gave you the numbers that are true and good, and then we show you the renewal once that comes out. Okay, so we have, by being in our program, you get that Anthem network that you couldn't get outside of the SEDCO consortium. That network gives you a 34% discount savings right off the top of your claims. So if they go to the doctor and they're in the Anthem network, members get a discount. This discount has saved Hardin County specifically $2,317,312. That money comes right off the top. That means that claim that's billed up here, you automatically get that discount for being an Anthem network provider, and so that comes right off the top. That is all Hardin County specific.
That 2,000,003 is over what period of time?
Over January 1st through December 2025.
All for this year.
All fourth quarter. And as you know, the renewal changes that a little bit, we go from, June through July. And so, July to June, that's, we don't go 13 months, we
Yeah,
go 12.
July.
Yeah, July through June. So, that's what the renewal is based on. So this is different, months than that will be in your renewal. This is just a picture of where we're rolling, how it's going, okay? So 3 months are gonna dump off, 3 months are gonna jump on, and it all depends on what those 3 months are when we go to look at the renewal. The Anthem medical reports, the utilization, and I think this is just a very good way of looking at how your program is running. However, remember, with that large claimant, that skews your numbers. Your numbers are true and good, but it skews it a little bit. So your inpatient amount, you've spent 38.2. Well, probably if we took out that one large claim, that number would come down to match probably SEDCO overall. But again, I wanna show you what's true and good. I'm not taking anything out, I'm not, removing any. So Hardin County is currently, or in January through December, you spent 38% of the dollars, your claim dollars in inpatient, 37.6 in outpatient, 7.9% at ER rooms, 2.7 in professional PCP, so that's your primary care physician. And then 13.5% was in your professional specialties. So those are your urologists and your cardiologists, things like that, all of your specialists. And then it tells you right there to look at what the SEDCO overall is. But again, your numbers are kind of skewed, so we'll just keep an eye on that. Anthem utilization by top facility provider, inpatient, and that large claimant is gonna run that no matter what, probably was at Riverside Hospital. Number 2, Grant Hospital, Marion General, St. Rita's, and Blanchard Valley. But the outpatient facilities, that's where you go have your shoulder scopes and, all of those things. Hardin Memorial, so right here in town, Marion General, Lima Memorial, Grant Hospital, and Arthur G. James. I also threw in the Institute of Orthopedics in Lima just because that's number 6, I just did that in there. Prescription drugs, we had 4,311 total prescriptions filled in this 1-year time frame for Hardin County, which is a decrease from the prior 1 year, so 2025, there was a decrease from 2024. However, there was a 17.5% increase in the overall cost. So, what that means is although we filled less prescriptions, we probably moved more towards the brand and the specialties. So somebody, those drugs are much more expensive. So although we cut the number, we increase in cost. And I have to say, the new drugs that are coming to market are wonderful drugs. A lot of cancer drugs, lots of inflammatory drugs, anti-inflammatories that help people get up, keep moving, and be active, and be able to participate in life. They're great drugs, however, when you see them on a commercial and you go to your doctor and they prescribe those are the ones that are brand new, and they're trying to recoup their costs.
Sure.
And they're doing it. And it's a wonderful thing that they're great medical breakthroughs are being made through, through prescription drugs. As with the medical, your membership, again, 150 employees, 293 belly buttons, but that is a decrease, which I didn't mention up there, that is a decrease from the last year, which was an average of 176 employees and 353 belly buttons. So when you average out your claim costs, it looks like your claim costs have greatly increased when you've increased a little, but your belly buttons have dropped. So there is, when you average that out, there's less people to average that around, okay? 88.5% of your prescriptions were filled with generics. What that means is when members go to the pharmacy to fill their prescriptions, there's a generic available and they're taking that. Or the doctors are filling it with prescriptions. When they go to the pharmacy and they say, hey, do you want to fill this? And that's a substitution rate. 99.5% of the time, the member is doing just that. They are doing exactly what we ask them to do. So that is a great thing. 84% of our prescriptions were filled at a retail location. 14.5% are filled using mail order. Now, that's not to say that the retail facilities that they're using, they're not filling 90 days, because they are. And that's at our Kroger, which we don't have Kroger, but a Walmart, Sam's Club, all of those CVS, those are the pharmacies that they can fill the 90-day at. And they're doing that, because I understand, people live on farms, they don't want drugs sitting in their mailbox clear out by the street, so I understand. I like mail order because it saves me money by not going into the store and spending $100. The top 10 medications I list there, as you look down this list, you'll see there's a lot of them that you're gonna see commercials for, because commercials work, that's called direct consumer. So the consumer sees a commercial and they go to the doctor and they say, hey, is this drug good for me? And a lot of times they didn't even know that drug exists, and so the doctors are like, well, let's try it. And hence the cost of our prescription drug program has increased. But again, keep in mind, those medications are medical breakthroughs that they're making, and you're not just, 150 employees or 293 belly buttons. You're a part of a program that has 37,000 people. So you're a part of a bigger, we're in it together, and we're all made up of county business. That's what we do, it's county government. So if you have any questions on that, I did put in parentheses what the drug is for. I just put that out there for you in case you wanted to know, because a lot of times you and I are never gonna know the name of these drugs, and I hope we never do know. I hope you do never know the names of the drugs. I know because I have to, but a lot of them, it just tells you what they're for. And that, gentlemen, is fourth quarter on a page. If you ever have any questions for me, I'll be more than happy to answer them. If you want me to look anything up for you, I certainly can. It's just I try to sanitize the information so that you never have PHI, you're never knowing who someone is. It just lets you know where we're spending our money. We're spending a lot of our money. Our benefits are very important to people, and they're taking advantage of them. Not taking advantage, they're using them wisely, and they're doing the right things.
Be healthy, that's what it's about.
That's right. Now, I would like to see our primary care, that PCP, that professional PCP, I would like to see that increase. But again, you have to know that you're not alone. This is, county government, county employees. We have a lot of farmers. Farmers don't go to the doctor. We want them to. We want them to go at least once a year. We'll give them a free visit. We even give them points for going. And as you see, it's just not, it's not very good. That's not, where we want it to be, but SEPCO overall is very low too. So again, we're all in it together. Okay? All right, well, I thank you very, very much. I appreciate you for listening to me, for seeing me today. And I will be back with first quarter, which will be much more closer to what the renewal numbers will look like, and we'll have a better picture at that time.
That'll be good to see.
Yes. All right.
Thank you very
That's
much.
it. Thank you.
You're always welcome, Melissa.
Thank you. I feel that. I feel like I'm part of the family.
Yep.
Well, I do own property.
Absolutely. thank you for coming in.
It's Logan County, but it's right on that border there.
It's right on the border. Take care.
Thank you very much. Great to see you all. Call me if you need me.
I was gonna ask if you're going to the lake house, or if it's just too cold for you
It's,
yet.
well, I mean, you know, we've already mowed and all of that stuff, so we've been there, and so we're just.
too bad yourself.
Good.
I called your dad the other day, I never heard back from him. Is he alright?
Yeah, I mean, they
I
said,
am recording, just.
That's fine.
he's
Gotcha.
Just in case you get a little personal.
No, no, his dad's like a grandpa to me.
Oh, nice.
but sometimes he doesn't get his phone.
What companies are you guys with?
I'm with Asphalt Materials.
What's that?
What company are you with?
Oh, K-Tech Specialty Coatings.
Yeah. You're good. Yep, you're good. So the shoes are out, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Look for your resolution, and that stuff, it's all approved in my business too, so. I know we're not gonna be getting a delivery, and that's when we do payment, right? I'm not concerned with the moment. Okay. Thank you. Need to get a sign up sheet made. Ryan has asked, these are the current 2021 maps.
Oh, okay.
If by the end of the week, this week, you could give him any write-ups or anything that you want added or something that you see that you want changed on there. He did add the north annex, cause that obviously wasn't here. I told him the west annex, the annex is already on there.
Okay.
Obviously, the Marion Hardin County line is not updated on that, but he's already got that marked up on the new map.
And how often they come up with new maps? It's not every year.
This is 5 years.
I was thinking 5.
So we just made the motions last week and we agreed to pay for half of the 2,000 maps, which is what we did back in 2021.
Okay.
They paid for it, we reimbursed them for half of the county maps to the
Excellent.
engineer. So
That makes sense.
we've done the same thing.
All we need to do is critique it.
Although this, I will say, and maybe it's because we ordered during COVID time the last time, the prices were higher. We're getting better paper this time. It won't be this, it'll be the better map paper. And we're getting 2,000 and we're spending about $1,000 less.
Oh, my.
So, it's working out. It's a good time to be ordering.
Good, good. Okay.
I'm sure Trent's already on his way. Chris sent me a screenshot back and said that you are filtering your email. It was delivered to a folder like April. And then he sent me the message. So somehow you're filtering my emails. He just sent me a screenshot.
Beautiful day.
I went golfing. The wife's family came in town. I went golfing Friday and Saturday. I was like, yeah, we'll go out Sunday morning too. Went and played 9. Yeah, look cool.
It's not always her, because it's not. Sometimes it's other people, so. I had a second to call the meetings here, see if you saw the recorder. Okay, I guess I was calling. Let me forward this to you. I just forwarded you the email, I took a screenshot of yours. No, I know, I wanted you to see the screenshot he sent. Open that message I just emailed you, because Chris Griffith showed.
So are you with the county or with the press?
I'm a candidate for commissioner,
Okay, gotcha.
so, but I have a journalist, a kind of citizen journalist, so we record and
Fair enough.
so, we sort of,
What's your name again?
Michelle Lavis?
Oh, yeah, I've seen the signs coming
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we cover all kinds of things.
Great.
You know, I talked to Luke the other day about potholes and, you know, what the trick to filling them and how that works and,
There's a lot to it.
yeah.
Yeah, your road network is the most expensive network normally within a county. And so, say if you have 300 miles, every year you lose 300 miles. So if you don't address that, you start going in the wrong direction. So say if you think a chip seal normally gives seven extra years to life, you need to do X amount of years of chip seal to get that 300 miles, whether it be mixing in your paving and everything else you need to do. So it can add up quick.
Yes, yes. I'm learning all the time. And I learned that there's county roads and township roads and they're all mixed in together. And I was like, what? You know, you don't think about it when you're just driving them, you know? So, I don't know. It's an interesting, although I was over in Alger and they have a couple brick roads, which, you know, they're crazy to drive on, but they're old. And there's been minimal, you know, and it's sort of like, darn these.
I grew up in a town that had brick roads for most of my life, and then finally they paved over or something.
Some of those brick roads
These
are
big-
coveted.
These are big bricks too.
It'll be interesting. I think they took all the brick out of the downtown and they did it. So, I don't know.
Wow. I looked at population.
In West Virginia, everything falls under one, the Department of Highway.
Oh, really?
That's it. There's no ODOT, there's no county, township, it's all one.
I didn't quite realize.
Good, bad?
Depends on how it's funded.
It's, at least you only have one person to yell at. Right, you're like,
And there's stuff for Ohio counties, they're all kind of different too, the way they do stuff. Do the townships, and some townships go along, so. It's interesting.
yes. Yes, and West Virginia also has low property tax. So how do they fund their, what did you say the entity was?
DOH,
Do you know how they're funded? If they're the only ones?
probably not the time or the place to discuss
Yeah,
that.
that's right. That's right. It is interesting how things sift out, you know?
Okay, well, thanks. All right, well, we'll keep an eye on the next one.
And you guys are supplying the engineer with the materials,
Hoping to.
right? Yeah. No, I think the engineer office does a pretty good job, as much as you can.
Dealing with the general public can be very difficult, and they have their work cut out for them.
Yeah.
Seems to be a lot of renovation going on down in Canton, you know, so they redid everything a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Holmes and
it's-
Sons was here for like 2 years doing it.
Yeah, it's been a while, but you can really see it now.
Yeah.
Do you know what that cost?
Oh, no. Well, I mean, there's several projects, so it's, once you add up all the projects, I don't know. That would be an interesting. Cause then we're getting the roundabout down just south of town here. So how do
Past the
we-
gas station?
Yeah, just past the river. So it'll go from 31 over to 68 and push all the trucks over. So then they'll just come down and go straight through.
Howdy.
So we're not done
How you
yet.
doing?
And then they're gonna do North Detroit.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Yeah.
Trent, I'm Luke's assistant. Yeah. How you doing?
Good yourself?
Good.
That's right.
Do you guys wanna sit at the table? I can move. I don't know how
I'll
many
just sit
people-
right here if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Trent, will Luke be in or just you?
Just me. Yep. My first year today.
That's what we were talking about. And golf Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Did you?
Sunday look a lot different than Friday and Saturday.
Yes.
If you'd like me to move to, the officials can have a seat, just let me know.
What's that?
If you'd like me to move in case the officials need a seat, just let me know.
No, you're
No, I think this is everybody.
We're all set.
Towards getting the sign-in sheets.
That's what I was looking to see if it was the same.
Get a bunch of rain over your way after the beginning.
North of us got hit hard. So where I was far enough south, we got rain, it was wet, but, I mean, half hour north, it was serious flooding.
Yeah.
Half town's underwater.
I was watching the radar and it was looking pretty hairy. I know Finley got
4 inches in 2 hours or something was flooded. I think southern Richland and northern Knox got it.
It actually covered us out of the drought. Maybe a little bit.
I'd assume so.
I'm glad that's something we're not plagued with, is the flooding.
Yeah.
Unless that 100-year flood comes then.
Well, we had, I had 3.3 inches in like 20 hours at my house, which I'd probably about 75 years.
Right.
So, weren't far off, but.
I'm just verifying since we do have two things.
It was
Yeah.
sticky.
I'll sit down here by Trent, because he's gonna be the one. Anyway.
Thank you.
Alright, I got 11 o'clock on the official.
It's 11 o'clock, so we'll get the bid opening started for the engineer's office. The first one will be from LT Distributing Incorporated from Upper Sandusky. They have a bond, Trent? Okay. Yep, they have the affidavit, the proposed bond. For unleaded gas, it'd be $2.65 per gallon. For number 2 diesel, it'll be $3.215. And for super diesel, it'll be $3.235. And that is from LT Distribution.
Did you see $3.25 or 3.5 on the last one?
3.235.
Jay, give me your last, I'll open it.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Just give me the whole file. There we go.
This is from Duff Quarry. Here we have the check. And we have their affidavit.
I don't think it's necessary to read all of them,
Okay.
but I would read the 8s at least and the 9s.
Okay, the 8s and 9s. The 8s for per ton is $26 a ton, and the 9s is $17.50 a ton. And that is from Duff Quarry. This is from Asphalt Materials from Edison, Ohio. Let's see, get the tabs here.
The bid bond pricing.
Okay. And, yep. So for materials furnished, which one, do you want them all, Trent, or?
Yeah, since both these guys are, we should read them.
I can just take a picture of his bid if you guys are okay with that, and he can take one of ours to speed it up.
Okay, yeah, let's just read the HFRS and then the 2P.
Okay. HFRS-2 is $2.269, and the HFRS-2P is 2.57.
I can hand my sheet to him if
Okay.
it's easier for you.
All right. Everything else is there? Yep, bond and, yep. This is from the Clayton Group, Ashley, Indiana. Bid bond. And the affidavit, okay. For the HFRS-2, 2.547, 2.547, and the HFRS-2P is 2.667. Okay.
Let me see if that makes it easy for you.
Okay, this is from Bluffton Stone Company. There's bond. Yep, and their insurance. Okay, there's bond. So their stone for 8s is $21.50 for number 8s. Number 9s is $22 even. And that is for Bluffton Stone, 4 out of Bluffton.
Keep us forever around.
I know. We'd still be on the second one if I was ripping into them. Okay, this is from Shelley Materials. Okay, the affidavit. And
Yeah, I opened it up, what will you use it for?
Shelley Materials. And the bond, okay. For their 8s is $20.20. That is for number 8s, $20.20. For number 9s is $14.95, and that is $14.95.
Shall we do the bid bond?
Yes, yep. This is from Grisham Petroleum Company, Fort Wayne, Indiana. You have the affidavit and you have the bond. Okay, for unleaded gasoline, it is $2.85 per gallon, 2.85. For number 2 diesel, it is $3.61 per gallon, 3.61. For super diesel, it is for $4.11 per gallon, 4.11. And that is Grisham Petroleum. This one here is from Petroleum Traders Corporation of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Have the affidavit and proposed bond. Okay, their unleaded gasoline is $2.78 per gallon, 2.78. Number 2 diesel, $4.0369, 4.0369. And for super diesel, it is 4.0769, 4.0769. And that is from Petroleum Traders Corporation. Okay. Last bid we have today is from Olin Corporation. Okay, bond and affidavit. Okay. Their stone, number 8s per ton is $33. Number 8s, $33 even. For number 9s, $17.50. For number 9s is $17.50.
Probably gotta read these two. There's hot mix embedded in Shelley's. I'll check Bluffton's too to see.
Okay. Back to Shelley's packet. For hot mix per ton, 411 intermediate course type 1, $89 per ton. That's 441 intermediate course type 1, $89 per ton. 441 surface course type 1 with WPG 64-22 asphalt binder is $89 a ton. That is 441 surface course type 1 WPG 64-22 asphalt binder, $89 per ton. And then the last one is 301 asphalt concrete base is $79 per ton. That is 301 asphalt concrete base at $79 per ton.
Bluffton's got the same.
Okay. And Bluffton, we'll go back to Bluffton also
Catch that for.
for their hot mix. Give that to you. See ya. Their 441 intermediate course type 1 is $75 per ton. The 441 intermediate course type 1 is $75 per ton. Their 441 surface course type 1 WPG 64-22 asphalt binder is $87 per ton. That is the 441 surface course type 1 WPG 64-22 asphalt binders, $87 a ton. Then we have the 301 asphalt concrete base at $71 per ton. Again, that is 301 asphalt concrete base at $71 per ton. There. Then on this one here, we're back to Olin Corporation, which I think we already read, didn't we?
Yep.
Okay, all right, just wanted to double check. So receiving all the bids, do I hear a motion to accept them for the engineer's office to authenticate them and go through them?
So I will make motion to accept all bids and proceed to extend them to the engineer's office for further review.
Second.
All right, thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Roll Call, Fred,
Yes,
Joe.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
thank you guys. Good luck to you.
Yeah, thanks.
Got everything trimmed?
I think so, yeah.
Can you remind me, so you guys are gonna go back and look at these?
Yep.
And then when is it approval? Do you have another?
Yeah, we gotta tabulate and then we send, recommendations up to the commissioners and then you guys cut a resolution.
Yep.
We've got contracts, right?
We accept everything that was presented then.
Here's this.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Don't run away.
I won't. Too fast. Yeah. Well, don't feel too bad about that.
Yeah. There we go, have a little variance on the price of soon and overtime, but
Yeah, that's gonna be a continued problem, unfortunately, I think.
yeah,
I'll fill that thing up. Yeah, if we can even get it, because Betty hadn't even crushed yet, to my knowledge, so
could be a very long summer.
could be a long summer. But we will overcome.
Always do.
Always do. Even if we gotta go a little further.
Try to appreciate everything.
Yep. Thank you.
Take care, Troy.
You too. Okay, take care.
Well, I think we're done.
I think we're done.
We'll now rest.